Alright, let's do this. It's not often that we shoot from this angle, but I think it's a good look, so let's go ahead and do it. Urban Therapy with Sun752, and this is your daily go-getimism number 977. For June 6, 2017. Tonight I want to talk to y'all about being able to put the brakes on it. Being able to put the brakes on it, slow it down, not necessarily stop it, but definitely put the brakes on it. Wait a minute, man, slow it, so chill. Sometimes we're so passionate in our lives that we want things so bad that we keep our foot on the pedal. We just, just accelerate. But it's not always just us that are trying to keep our foot on the pedal. Sometimes we're trying to keep our foot on the pedal for other people who may not want, you to put your foot on the pedal. If you've ever gone too hard at somebody, if you've ever pushed somebody too hard, it may have been a situation where you were trying to push somebody in order for y'all to be together, or push somebody in order to get them to do something, to be great. Maybe you saw some potential in them. Maybe you saw some greatness in them, and you really, really pushed them. Joe Jackson with the Jackson 5. He pushed them, and it worked. However, in him pushing like that, he also pushed many of his children away from him, and they resented it. He was too aggressive. And there are times in our lives when we are probably too aggressive also. But we may not realize that until we are able to grow up a little bit, to mature a little bit, and be able to, to chill out a little bit and smell the flowers. And as we can see the carnage around us, and see the things that we've left in our wake, and we realize that we could have done things a little bit differently, and maybe we should have. Here's the thing about it. If we can catch ourselves in time, enough to be able to ease up on the pedal a little bit, then we may be able to get a better perspective of exactly what we're doing and how it affects other people. When you're young, you're talented, you're passionate and everything like that, of course you're going to push to get everything that you want. And a lot of that has to do with our immaturity and our limited experience, and we think that we have to get everything now because we may be in competition with other people, even if it's not an outward competition. It may be a silent competition between you and your siblings, you and your friends, you and your colleagues, you and your classmates, you and your club members, you and yourself. That's why I kept saying you, because at the end of the day, you're really competing with yourself. But we involve other people in our competition with ourselves. So if we are running ourselves with a high motor, to try to beat ourselves, to try to reinvent ourselves, to try to be better than we were before, at the same time we're trying to be better than everybody else saw us be before. We have to kind of ask ourselves, what are we doing? Why are we trying to do this? Are there image issues that are at hand right now? Are we trying to be the best so people will pat us on the back so they'll say that we're the greatest? Are we doing it so we can make our mark in life? Not that there's anything wrong with that, but as we do those things, like I said, it's the carnage, it's the things and the people and the situations that we leave in our wake, especially if we are extremely selfish. We have to watch it. We have to be careful. It's not always easy though. It's not always easy when you're a very, very competitive person, when you're a very, very passionate person. Now, if you mix your passion along with your selfishness, you know what that's going to get you. It's not going to get you really, really close to anybody, because you may be selfish, passionate, driven, and have total disregard for other people's feelings. All that really matters is you winning in the end. That's how your competitive nature looks at things. And it happens to a lot of people. It does. It happens to a lot of people. And we have to be careful of that, though. We have to really, really be careful. So ease up off the pedal a little bit. When your children aren't getting certain concepts in school and things like that, just remember there may be other factors that are involved in that thing. But don't try to get your child to be better than don't try to get your child to be the best just so they'll be better than their friends, or just so you'll have bragging rights about, honor roll and academic achievement. So many times we try to live vicariously through our children. But we still have to ease up off the pedal because we don't want to drive them away. And you know, I mean, the passionate parent knows what it's like to have that child, you know, start cringing when they come around. Like, oh God, what's it gonna be next? What they gonna make me do next? And we think that we're right for doing that, keeping them busy and things like that. But we still have to let them breathe, because trust and believe they're gonna breathe one day. We would rather it be for our benefit and for their own benefit instead of their rebellion against us, because they feel like they're feeling themselves now, and they just don't care no more. It's like, I'm gonna just do what I want to do. You ain't pushing me around no more. The fear only lasts for so long, so ease up off the pedal a little bit. You know, when it comes to your spouse, when it comes to your man or your woman, ease up off the pedal a little bit. We know you. We know that you want things for them. We know that you want things for themselves. I mean, for yourself too. Ease up off the pedal a little bit. Trust me. You know, I was saying last week, and we're gonna end this thing. I was saying last week how, you know, back in the day, the old heads had this saying. They said, "Play it cool." Remember that? Play it cool. It's a lost art, but it's an art that we can find again. Play it cool. In other words, ease up off the pedal a little bit. You know, just because you accelerate doesn't necessarily mean that you're speeding. Doesn't necessarily mean that you're going to get there fast. Good things happen to those who wait. Great things happen to those who grind. Great things happen to those. Great things happen to those who grind. And anything can happen to those who go for theirs. So go hard, go for yours, and remember, you know, ease up off the pedal a little bit. You know, you don't have to be in competition with the whole world. And you can't expect the whole world to agree with exactly what you want the world to do or how you want the world to be. The time is going to come and the time is going to go. We still have to spend the time. Make sure you're there and make sure that you have a little time to play it cool, smell the roses, and enjoy the environment. Tomorrow night on the Urban Therapy with Sun show, we're talking about the real reason that black women talk back. Ooh, it's going to be fire tomorrow. Ooh, you about to... Ooh. We're going to get it in tomorrow. The real reason black women talk back. Think about that. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's such a stereotypical concept. You know, black women don't know how to listen. They always talking. You know, they always mouthing off. They always driving their men to the arms of a woman of another race or ethnic background. You know, they always emasculating their men. They're always putting their men down, taking away their men's self-esteem and all of that. Do they do that just because they talk back? And do all women talk back? Do all black women talk back? Well, we're going to see about that tomorrow. It's not a diss show. It's not a diss show. But make sure y'all come through, because we need to talk about it. We got some things that we have to talk about. Us. We. And we're going to do it tomorrow night. Check us out on Facebook Live as we do the show. 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Y'all can call into blogtalkradio.com/Sun752 by calling 319-527-6199. 319-527-6199. It's going down tomorrow. June 7th, 2017, 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Don't front on this show. The thing is going to be off the chain. Guaranteed. Peace.